Before you guys watch the Caffeine Overdose podcast, we just wanted to let you know we did have a little technical difficulties. So some people you might notice on screen will look a little sexier than you're normally used to. You had to use AI is the bottom line of it all. But I think you should enjoy this podcast, follow all the performers and everybody on it, and enjoy.
You'll be surprised how many people don't know how to interact during like comedy shows, just in general.
It's shocking, right?
It's insane. But also, you got to think about what stand up is and how many people actually have been a part of it in real life and just seen it on TV, which is like, all right, you got to understand. Like,
you're talking about like the crowd more, or
the crowd more instead of like people will watch stand up, but it'll be on your phone or thing, and they think like, oh no, stand up is.
Yep. Part of it now is TikTok's fault and Instagram's because all the comedians only post crowd work clips.
Yeah.
So now people think the comedy show is you sit in the crowd and the comedian interacts with you and you yell out and they yell back and everyone jokes on each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this is a great example. I'm a regular at the town pool. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a regular at the town
dark
pool.
as I am.
You know, listen, where you're going. I'm working. I'm trying. I'm no New Cazuce yet, but I'm
perfect
getting
gradient
there.
between the three of you.
Yeah, right. Hell yeah.
But the lifeguards know I do stand-up comedy, and some of them are in high school and college.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, so you go to the crowd, and I'm like, well, that's a form of it, but they think you go to the comedy show and everyone's going to talk to them and rip on them.
Thank you, Matt Rife.
Yeah, so that's what they think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So they're like, so you go and you like talk to the crowd and rip on everybody. I'm like, well, not really. I mean, I have
jokes that I've been working on for my whole life, but I mean,
I'm like, no, I prefer if it's about me than you.
Yeah. I didn't get in this to fucking find out where you work at.
Or to be like, are you guys on Tinder? I don't give a fuck if you're on Tinder. I don't care.
It's a question that is.
Are you guys banging?
Yeah.
Are you guys fucking?
I'm only asking you that so I can get into my bit. That's the only reason why I'm asking you that.
You're just a segue.
Exactly.
I like when people use crowd work as a segue. I find good. That's the thing I need to figure out how to do is do crowd work segues.
That's the only way I know how to do crowd work. Actually,
I don't know how to do any.
I'm terrible at crowd work, but I specifically set out days to do crowd work on like Tuesdays, and I'll try and do like fucking 20 minutes of crowd work. And it's all bad. It's all very terrible.
But this is why you're better than me, because you will do that and make yourself do that, and I will be comfortable, and I'll be like, I'll have a nap that day,
dude. But when I tell you it's very bad, it's fucking horrendous. I do it at Raise the Bar. It's a fucking open mic in South Amboy. I don't know if you've ever been. But it's Raise the Bar is a mic I just took over, but it's been running for like a good 9 years. The probably worst place to do comedy in New Jersey. Like several comedians have almost been stabbed there. I have almost gotten to a couple of fights there.
Yeah,
and you're pretty you're not like you're pretty easy to get along with.
Nobody.
All the people I know, I wouldn't put you towards the top of my list of almost getting into a fight or stab.
Right.
Like you wouldn't be out that list.
Dude, last time Raph was there, he almost got into a fight with some dude, and it's like everybody.
That I can see.
Yeah, I can see you.
I can see someone trying to stab me like that. I get you, not so much.
I don't see anybody's trying to stab you, dude. You gotta legit be like egging somebody on, but over there. People are just ready to go, man. I had somebody tell me, like, while I was, like, hosting, I think I guest hosted one time, and I had somebody tell me, like, oh, yeah, you want to talk shit? And I'm like, no, I'm just doing crowd work. And he's like, just step outside. And I had to act like I didn't know what that meant. Like, is that what the kids are saying nowadays? Step outside?
You had your step outside moment.
Yeah.
See, I'm waiting until, like, a glass gets thrown at me. You're like, yo, let's take this outside, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, come on, we're having fun.
I'm like, step outside. I don't. What is that? What does that mean? Is that like?
Is that like Riz?
Is that like the TikTok? What is that? Is that like? Imagine he's older than me, so I don't. The whole time I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Sir, I'm not allowed to leave the stage for another 5 minutes. I can't.
I didn't get the light yet.
Yeah,
after that, I'm kicking your ass.
I didn't get the light yet.
Nah, dude, crowd work is fucking hard as hell, dude. I wish, and like, I do understand that people will shit on crowd work because like that's what like it's kind of changing comedy, but I do feel like it's something that is important to learn because it's either you have your bits And sometimes your bits just don't be hitting. It don't really matter.
Yep.
Maybe it's just not for the crowd. You should be able to pivot. And that's what I feel like separates the open micers from the actual motherfuckers who headline, because they're like, hey, these jokes aren't hitting the way I wanted to. Let me pivot. And then hopefully they'll like the crowd work most of the time. If they don't like the crowd work, then they just don't like you, period. But
especially like with a long, if you're up there for like a half an hour, or something long, and you're like, this is 10 minutes of nothing hitting. Boy. I gotta find a way to get them going.
Yeah, there's no way that you can just run through it like a fucking and one after the next, it's like not hitting it. It's like, all right, switch it up, man.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's rooms where like material is just not working.
Yeah, it's definitely material there's definitely rooms that material won't work, but I mean, you won't know until you're on stage, you know? Like, and I mean, unless it's like your go-to to do that, I would suggest just to obviously just do like regular material, but like until you get up there and your material, test a joke out that you know hits everywhere. If that shit don't work, be like, let me pivot.
That's the moment where I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
And when I go to, I go to those, and I'm like, if that's not working, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a long whatever minutes this is.
Yeah. It's just important to have that skill in general, man. It's like, hopefully down the line, 5, 7, 10 years, you know, motherfuckers be nice and shit. But
I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, what happened in this room that I can reference, or what? Like, what? Looking around, I'm like, all right, I gotta get something. Something's gotta go. I gotta toss somebody under this bus.
Yeah, dude.
But you believe how many slices of pizza that guy ate? What an animal!
You just need a plant.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've done that, dude. It's hard not to alienate people because I got like ADHD, and if I lock onto something, if there's a guy sitting alone, I'll be like, you're a fucking loser, and he's like, what the fuck, man?
What did I do? He's like, I'm actually enjoying this.
Yeah. I came out to support the arts.
Yeah, right. And I was just like, you're a fucking loser. You're fucking. And then
it gets tough too when like there's that crowd work moment that works for one person in like that dying room, and then the next like 3 comedians just do the exact same thing too. They're like, oh, it's working, you know?
Yeah.
Because like there's that one guy in the crowd, you know, Tony the Asian, and then everybody's got to go, hey, Tony, hey, you know?
Yeah. Or if you like go and like there's a couple in the crowd I've seen there where like, oh, how long you guys been together? And the next comedian, how long you guys been together? And the next comedian,
like not listening.
How long you been? It's like that's important. A lot of comedians will stay in the green room and not be looking at the show, but that's the reason if you're going later on the show, maybe you should watch the show.
I watch everybody's set because I want to see how the crowd's reacting.
I
want to see what they're liking, what they're not liking. I want to see all of that. So to me, to hide out in the green room and to be outside smoking the whole time and dick around, no. I want to watch and see what's going on. So I can be like, okay, maybe this won't work later. I'm trying to figure out so I can make mine the best as possible. And I'm like, I'm going to use this as a great example of watching to see what they're into, what they're not liking, who in the audience is a problem.
Exactly.
And like, again, especially if you're going to do crowd work, you should at least know what people have said.
Exactly. At least.
Trans jokes.
Scratch it out.
Not liking that. There goes 75% of my set.
Dude, man.
Guys, we are here. Caffeine Overdose number 33. Another milestone episode. We're a third of the way there to 100.
Freemason.
We're here with the very funny Josh Tinley.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yes,
Thank you.
Josh.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Give it up for yourselves. Halfway there to 100.
He got his sunglasses. He got the coffee. And we're in it.
Yeah, we out here, baby.
That's how we like start too, you know?
Okay.
That was like the epilogue or something. That was like the prelude.
And
then now we're in it.
And now we're in the eulogy.
Yes.
This is the
obituary.
This is the obituary,
Believe it.
Somebody's dying.
And we have this
so somebody will leave here in a body bag.
We have this trophy that one of our incredible Latin American producers has brought into us today.
Hola,
Give it
senor.
up for G-Po.
Yeah.
Coming all the way from Latin America.
Oh,
Yes.
snap.
He came here and he gave us this trophy because this trophy symbolizes. Can you give us a little?
So for the longest time,
Put this right
I
here.
had the most views on any Caffeine Overdose podcast video.
Right.
And I have since been surpassed by the infamous, the Kill Tony leader, Manny Ramos in all 4 days.
Also a Latin American. Yeah.
Oh, our favorite Latin American. So yeah, this is just, from my culture and my family to another culture and family.
So basically, for people that don't speak Spanish, G was basically saying that, if you come on the show and you beat Manny, you now get the trophy. We're gonna put we just got the trophy, so Manny's name isn't on it. We'll get it. We'll get it.
Nice.
And then maybe Josh will pass Manny. Then we'll get Josh here. On the thing. So it's like a little friendly competition we like to do. The
That's
Spanish,
smart.
they love games. Tamales, games. Tacos.
I love a torta.
Yeah, that's good. This is good fun.
Yeah, dude.
Right here,
I'll
it doesn't block
definitely.
your head.
If I can,
It's fine.
I'm winning. I'm gonna win that shit, dude.
Let's get it going. Well, a lot of people come on and they come, they leave, they never post about it. You know? And then that's fine.
Dude, what if I
That's
just get
fine,
like 4 million views? I'm gonna fucking hold that shit like Kobe in the.
Well, we recently posted a video. Have you heard of our Dunkin' rest stop mic?
Oh yeah, no, the James Gandolfini mic.
Yes.
Hey, this
Legendary mic.
notes. Yeah, so there was a video of Chris Park on stage performing.
Yeah.
And we passed it over. The video also films Brett, our lovely co-host here, rolling up a blunt at the show.
Yes, with my rolling tray and my razor. The debate about whether my razor is acceptable is.
Oh yeah, he was really going in. We'll have to show you, but
That's hilarious.
3.1 million views.
Wow.
So
that's
now the James Gandolfini rest stop mic is nationwide.
Yep.
Damn it,
nationwide and viral.
we've
Yeah.
done something.
Shit,
We've
that's
officially-
fucking.
that makes it
awesome.
all worth it. We were
does.
doing this mic it was a troll at first.
Yeah. It was like, can we get people to show up to a rest area at Dunkin' Donuts on Father's Day to do comedy? And they did.
And they did.
And then it somehow turned into a joke on us because then we had to keep coming back.
Yeah. That's insane, dude.
We became the assholes.
Yes. We're like, I can't believe these people showed up on Father's Day.
And then we did 11 more. We're like, what are we doing?
Dude, people don't care about fathers.
Not
No,
comedy.
the perfect example of that, if you go to the bagel store on Mother's Day, the line is out the door.
Yep.
If you go on Father's Day, there is nobody there. No
Yep.
one gives a shit if
Yep.
their dad's hungry. Nobody's getting their dad a bagel. It's fuck you, Dad. Mother's Day, I mean, they're lined around the block to get mommy a bagel.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
Mother's Day is way better than Father's Day, 100%,
Yeah.
dude.
Dads are really getting...
They get the short end
They
of the
do
stick,
get the
man.
short
Oh,
end.
for sure, dude.
Well, mom gets flowers. She gets a gardening set. Dad gets a T-shirt.
Damn.
Now it's like, here's $50 towards a golf club. Or whatever.
$50 towards a golf club.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's
We normally do this at the end, but I
Yeah.
want to get into it now. Just maybe it's a retention thing.
Yeah.
This is a guinea pig episode.
Ooh.
So you got any plugs, any shows coming up that you, because you're a man who has shows. Every time I
Yeah.
see you posting, you're like, yeah, I'm going to be in, you ever heard of America? I'm all over it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. I got a show coming up. It's in Tom's River, Stone Dojo. Have you ever done
I have not done the Stone
Heard of it.
Dojo. I've
Stone
heard of it, though.
Dojo? Very interesting show. It's a weed show.
Okay.
So that's coming up. I think Cool Bubba Ice. Cool Bubba Ice. I don't know if you know Cool Bubba Ice. He's a Def Jam comic.
Okay.
He's pretty funny. He's fucking fire. He's headlining and shit. So I'll be there.
I love a Def Jam show
Yeah.
back in the day. I used to watch
Yeah.
the Def Jam comedy.
Interesting enough, I wasn't really that interested in Def Jam. I like Chris Tucker's stuff. I like certain comics. I wasn't like fucking head over heels over fucking Def Jam.
Right.
But I would say like when I really started watching comedy, it was like mostly Comedy Central fucking specials and shit. Those
I
were
love the
ones.
hamburger guy. He's like, hamburger.
Alonzo Hamburger Jones.
Yeah.
He's a
Is that-
legend, dude.
Hamburger.
He's a legend, dude.
Shucky Ducky Quack Quack.
Shucky Ducky Quack Quack.
I love it. Give me
Shucky
I'll-
Ducky Quack
I'll
Quack.
Shucky Ducky any day of the week. All right? I don't
Shucky-
care what anybody says.
Dude.
Mark Maron. I'd rather Shucky Ducky than Mark Maron any day of the week. I'll tell you that.
I'll say this: the people who do that shit too, the hamburger shit and the Shucky, they don't have to do it. I've seen a hamburger murder, and he just decides to say hamburger.
Yeah.
And he has jokes without hamburger, and he's just like hamburger.
Yeah, it's like during the laugh, like you just say it.
Like I'd like to think like the first 15 minutes, there's no hamburger, and you're just like, oh, is he gonna hamburger? Is he gonna hamburger? And then he's like, does the bit, and he's just like, hamburger, and everyone's just like, ah!
It's fucking crazy.
We finally get it.
Fucking loses it, dude. I've seen him like
I had to
destroy.
jump out of my seat, like, yeah, he did the thing.
Dude, I've seen him destroy. Like,
That's like Dice Clay going, fucking little boy Blue, he needed the money. That's you know what I mean? Like, you can't beat that.
yeah, dude. Yeah, it's. I don't think anybody's doing that anymore. Nobody's doing that.
No.
Nobody's doing the catchphrases. I'm not saying do it because I'm not saying start, but I'm saying it's good that they at least that they fucking they still do it. They're fucking keeping to their brand and shit.
I think a couple people. Well, go ahead.
That's why you think the resurgence of people like Timmy No Breaks is coming to the front because of like the absence of like the catchphase comedian.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean,
point.
I feel like he's just he knows what he's doing. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. He's no fool. He's fucking. He knows he's playing a character, which is awesome. He's fucking like. He's funny as hell, just in general, just doing that shit. Have you seen the Mitch Hedberg guy?
That guy's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's wild. He's like, I'm just gonna look and sound exactly like him,
Keegan
do the same
Carmichael.
style. Yeah.
Keegan Carmichael. I'll say this, right? You hear his jokes. I can't be mad at his jokes because he's got some solid shit. Is it all Mitch Hedberg shit? And he's acting. I mean, I'm not saying he's acting. I'm saying like he's saying like, oh, I never knew who Mitch Hedberg was.
It's like, come on, man.
Come on, man. Yeah. Come on.
It's
yeah,
like,
you're gonna play it stupid. Don't at least say you're like you got like inspiration. Don't play it stupid. You know what I'm saying?
That's the worst move you can make is pretending like you don't know. Like
yeah,
that's part of the bit, I guess.
With that being said, I think he's very talented. Actually, I think he's got some good bits. And I feel like he's a good writer. But it's just like, dude, you're not fooling anybody, dude. Yeah. Come on, man. But Kill Tony's for retards anyway. Yeah,
I'm glad we signed up.
Yeah, right. Dude, that fucking
like we weren't sitting right next to each other.
Yeah, we were literally sitting right next to each other.
We're the retards,
right? And this is how I know it's for retards, dude. There was a guy when we signed up. Dude. He was in the right in front of us, and he's like fucking like taking his shirt off, wiping it in between his legs, like, oh, Kill Tony, yeah, it's crazy. he's got like a leather vest on and shit. And then me and Ray look at each other like, I fucking bet you this guy's gonna get up. Who's the first person they call up? that fucking penis head motherfucker. Dude,
he's got booed instantly too.
Oh my god, like 4 out of 7 people that got up got booed. Dude, that shit was satisfying, honestly. Satisfying.
Well, I had a feeling like anybody that goes up was going to get booed.
Well, there was one guy who got booed who shouldn't have got booed, but they ended up liking him. There was one guy who got like, they were just boo. At some point you could tell they liked booing. They were like, oh, we get to boo, right? It was just like booing for everybody. But
Tony incites it too. He's like, do you like when comedians do good on the show? Crickets. Do you like when comedians do bad on the show?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's a weird, like, wow. It's like you came out here just to see bad.
Yeah.
Interesting, like.
Yeah.
But I mean, that makes sense. But also, it's like, but when you have a good comedian, at least you know, like, oh, you're fucking good, because if the crowd is like, all right, because there's some comedians who had just like mediocre stuff, and they were just like, nope.
And then to save themselves, they're like, I'm from Pennsylvania. Like, it's like, just say you're from Manhattan, bro.
Yeah,
like, it's
dude,
not hard.
say you're from around the corner.
Raised on the Lower East Side.
You're just literally setting yourself up for failure, saying that you're from anywhere but New York.
Yep.
Literally. But yeah, dude, that was.
Well, we were talking once before at the Kill Tony before, and you mentioned that Michael Che, Patton Oswalt were two of the people that you were like, oh, I like this, I like that kind of.
Yeah,
so
dude.
I kept a mental note.
Yeah, dude. No, you're right, dude. I fucking love Michael Che. I fucking love Patton Oswalt, Hannibal Buress, fucking Hannibal. It's crazy, like people don't get Hannibal.
I forgot about Hannibal's a great.
Hannibal's one of those people where like I get where people don't understand him, but it's like, no, dude, I fucking love Hannibal.
He makes me laugh. I genuinely enjoy him.
It just sucks because he's doing music now, and I want to go see him live. I'm just terrified if I go see him live and he starts rapping, I'll be like, I hate all.
Is that for real?
It's for real.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
somebody told me about that.
He's rapping now.
Like, and it's not a joke thing.
It's not a joke.
It's like a real.
It's real.
Whoa.
And I'm like, damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like to put artists in a box.
Yeah.
But I'm almost sure that it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Is it a different name? Is it like a Donald Glover, Childish Gambino thing, or
Nah, it's just regular Hannibal Buress. But I think you know what it is. He got into when he moved to New York. He said he was like he came to New York to do music, and then he ended up doing stand up actually, which is fucking insane.
That's a weird, I'm like, it's like a weird like. You wouldn't think they necessarily went together.
I think what it is like he probably was doing like trying to do both, and whatever you end up writing the most for, you probably end up doing. You know, if you're writing raps and then you're writing jokes, you're probably just like, oh, which one is working out for me more?
I don't picture him as a musical guy either.
No, not at all. No,
like you know what I mean. Like I think of music as like a cool vibe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like.
I'll say this: even when Hannibal first came out, I would say he does have a cool vibe because it's more or less of him being around Eric Andre. Eric Andre is such a crazy fucking personality, and Hannibal was like laid back and kind of like you had to match his energy. I do see him as cool. Rap cool? Not rap cool. I don't see him as rap cool.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I don't see him as rap cool. I see him
like,
as
there's
comedy.
There's a certain like musical bravado thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I
Yeah. Comedy
when
cool
you brought
is
it up,
different.
I thought you meant like he was like playing the bass or something, and he's like in the background of a band.
No, because like Joe DeRosa had like a band, and that made like it worked.
Yeah.
And Joe DeRosa's bands I actually kind of liked. I have one of the EPs. It's like indie rock, but it works.
Interesting. Yeah.
But like I don't know. It's like.
Do you like his stand up?
Who? Which one? Hannibal?
No, Joe DeRosa.
Actually, at Kill Tony, that was the first time I watched him do a set.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I'm not a huge fan.
he was very you know, like when the jokes aren't necessarily that great, but then you start putting so much action to them, and then it's like, it's like you're supposed to be laughing at this kind of thing. Where he's like emphasizing,
It's a passion, it's passionate, and
it's like that kind of stand up. You know?
I mean, I've seen his specials and I've seen his like Comedy Central stuff, and not for me, but I can see how some people definitely like it. 100%.
He was funny on the radio.
Yeah.
He's good on podcasts.
That's the same kind of thing.
That's but that's a lot of people now. You know,
Apparently
you could be funny on a podcast. And
then, apparently he's a wild dude. Apparently, people said he's done wild shit. I'm like, huh? I've heard shit. I'm like, damn, dude. Heard he like fucking slapped the shit out of somebody at one of his fucking. I think because he has like a sandwich shop or some shit like
Joey
that.
Rose's.
Yeah.
You never been there?
I've never been there. No.
They only serve cold food, so I won't eat
It's right next to Black Cat. I'm pretty
is it?
sure. Yeah.
Oh, I should.
It's in the Lower East Side.
I think
because they have a mic right next door. So like you do the mic and then you're like, let's go to Joey Rose's.
I gotta start going to New York a lot more, dude.
Yeah.
It's just I'm always in New Jersey. I feel like New York is like it's the Great White Buffalo, the one that got away, you know. And yeah, dude, the reference. Yeah, dude. I don't know. New York is. I mean, it's just expensive to get in there, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, dude.
I've been going 3 times a week.
Though the good thing is like I guess since it's new people, you kind of like do your best stuff.
Yeah.
Gets you like the being like, oh, all right. Because sometimes I'm like, I feel like an idiot going to like some random mic on like a Monday here with a bunch of people that have seen me, and then like if I don't have anything new, just doing a bunch of alls. So I feel like, and then I'm like, I'm not really performing because I'm like, when am I going to perform this like thoroughly for 5 people I know? That have already seen this, and I'm like, when am I going to get animated into it in the Boulevard at 10:30 on like Monday?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why? What am I doing?
It's cool that new people can kind of see it, and then you're in that vibe where it's like, I'm here, I'm in the city, and I'm gonna do like my type 5, and people are gonna be like, whoa, okay. Like me and our Latin American producer G went to the city not that long ago, and we did like the usual, right?
Yeah.
But if we do it at like the dojo, people are like, can you kill yourself like now, please? Because we don't want to hear this anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
But then we go to the Grizzly Pear, and then we both have great sets. It's like, oh, okay, maybe it's you know.
Yeah, nah, you need to shop
fire under the
around.
ass.
You have to shop around. You got to go to different places. That's very important because if you just go to the dojo, especially don't get me wrong, I love the dojo, but sometimes I might could be so fucking not affirming. You have to have punchlines when you go to that mic. And it has to be straight comedy, and I mean that's good, but you need to be able to run personality jokes too. Like I believe in personality jokes where like even like you said like Joe DeRosa, it's like sometimes it may not be the greatest joke, but you can get something out of the crowd with personality or the way you act it out or the way that you do certain things. And Dojo, that ain't happening.
You can't use it as a judge.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
The amount of stuff that works all the time that if you just tried it, like I would have gotten rid of if I had just gone off of my reaction of the Dojo, and I'm like, this kills everywhere.
I'll get like one chuckle there, and I'm like, this is gonna kill at Tommy Fox's.
It's like somebody goes, and, I'm fucking murdering right now. I'm fucking demolishing.
That's a good way to put
right
it though.
now.
Like shop the stuff around.
I don't understand how
Yeah.
rooms wind up like that, where these weird mics where they just wind up where it's just like a weird vacuum of just like no laughter at anything the whole time. It's just like and a weird like I'm like, how does it form like this?
Yeah.
How does it get like this?
The room's big. It's very bright. I don't know
Big,
if that has...
bright. I mean,
Except on the stage, they keep that dark so you can't get any good video.
yeah, that is true. I don't want to say Jersey's competitive because I think it's definitely less competitive than New York. But when you have the same people come to the same mic all the time, it's like, what do you got?
Yeah.
Show me the goods. And it's like, whether if you shop around, if you're going to different mics and just doing different shit, it's like less lower stakes. And it's like I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna say some dumb shit. I'm gonna say a stupid joke that I don't even have the punchline for. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I feel like Dojo is a place where I'll do a joke like that because I don't care. But like I'll try and bring the more polished stuff to Dojo and then see if it works, and then I'll be like, all right, cool. Then it works on a lot of other places. But I feel like New York. If I'm going to New York, the whole thing of New York is like, oh, New York, you get to hit fucking 5 mics in a night. If I'm not doing that, then it's pointless. That's the only reason why I haven't really gone to New York like that, because it's like, if I'm not able to do the thing, then if I'm not able to be consistent with it, then it's no point. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have a schedule too, that's another thing. Like you gotta, I'm pretty sure you have a schedule. Like you say you go three times a week, right?
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah. If you try, you got a schedule set out. It's like, hey, at least people are seeing you on a consistent basis. You may not even know who's watching you, but people are watching you and they're seeing you and they're like, oh, this guy, whatever. Blah,
Well, you'll
blah.
run into people that are a lot bigger, that are just at like regular mics and stuff. And that's the thing too, where it's like, okay, you test the shit out at, Boulevard or something on Monday or Dojo, and then you do that if it works, or something better on, because the Jersey people, they'll get their chance to see you, kind of. You'll do the ring of all the mics. But
Eventually.
in New York, like maybe that one guy who was good might only see you one time for the next. Because there's so many mics in all the different time slots. So it's like
for the next week probably.
Yeah, so it's like if you were like a big comedian that I looked up to and you were at like, I don't know, comedy shop, I was like, oh, I got to do good. This guy, he's here and stuff. And then because you're in a different, schedule and shit, I might not see you for forever. And then you're going to think, oh, yeah, I saw that one guy. He sucks. He's a hack. And then,
dude. That's why, I try to give people grace too, because especially when you're at a mic, it's not I've had people like, oh, that guy sucks, I saw him at a mic and he fucking sucks. Like,
you can't go.
You saw
might
him
be
at a
doing
mic.
new material. I can't. You can't go by that.
Even like during shows, don't get me wrong, I was talking to this about somebody else, I can always tell by seeing you the first time whether you're a headliner, a feature, or like a host, or like somebody who just doesn't do it. I can always tell, but also I feel like I have to see you a couple of times to really get a feel of how good you are, because I got to see you at least like 5 times to really know like, oh, what you're capable of. Because there's some people who are just have good nights, bad nights. It's some people who really just fucking know how to just do it. Like Jesus Christ. Like you're just adaptable. And I don't know whether that's just talent, whether you learn that shit, whether it's time. I don't know, dude. But like seeing shit like that, you're like, oh, I gotta get that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's people like Tim Rager, Andre Mitchell, people like that, where you're like very adaptable. People like them, and it's like you're reading a room. Every joke you're saying, I feel like every joke they're saying, it's like, all right, let's see how they like it. All right, let's do this joke. Or if they don't like it, respond to why they don't. Oh, you guys didn't like that joke. You guys are fucking stupid. Or say something. I don't know. It's like,
that's Gordon Baker Bone comes to mind immediately.
Gordon's
excellent at that.
Yeah, Gordon, where it's like you're testing out the room, but also your crowd work is crazy. You're fucking dude. I don't know. Everybody works differently. Everybody's got their own process, but yeah, seeing them work is like, all right, how the fuck is that happening?
Yeah.
You know, how is that? What the fuck is going on in the head?
Yeah, Tim especially is super like.
Yeah. Tim's great, and seeing him work, it's like, all right, I know he's explained to me certain things that he does, and I'm like, okay, I can see how you do that. I can see how you do that. But there's some things that it's just I'll see it and be like, how do you do that?
Yeah, you do that
I don't know how you do that. And it's like, even if you explain it, you won't really know how to do it, you know, until you experience it in your actual life. That's just how, I don't know, until you're like ready to know and to learn and to actually do that shit.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, time, dude. You can't rush it. Like,
well, we were talking about mics and stuff like that, Jersey mics. What would you say is your favorite Jersey mic to hit up?
Ah, that's a good question. Oof. My favorite New Jersey mic to hit up.
Yeah.
That's a
You got some pull. Maybe somebody's listening like, hey, y'all go try
yeah, dude. Should I plug just one of my mics? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. So Raise the Bar was pretty shitty, but I've been running it and I give out time. It's fun. I've been, like I said, I do like 20 minutes in front of everybody just to warm the room up, and I just do straight crowd work, and then that's, I have the most fun there. I don't really do material there because it's a circular bar, and people most of the time they're like, you gotta beg for their attention. But once we get the room going, it's pretty fun. But other than my mic, my favorite mic to go to, I would say, is I really like the Madison open mic that Caitlin runs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been there before.
Madison Arts Center, right?
Yeah, Madison Arts Center.
It's
that's
like every third Thursday.
Yeah. That's a really good mic. That's
and there's people there?
Yeah, it's because it's in Madison. So like Madison, it's like you'll get like random people who will come in and be like just sitting down. And I mean, not for nothing, it's like, it's pretty supportive. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. You get like support. I didn't really know how important that shit was when you first. I'm just like, fuck you guys. I'm like emo as fuck about this shit. Like, I don't need support. I'm fucking, I'm gonna do this shit alone. And but like, nah, that shit, it means a lot when people like fucking watch your shit. And,
especially, like at the mics when like random people come in. I'm like, oh wow, there's like actually like.
Yeah. Also, I had to be careful not to call somebody's show a mic, because there's a lot of shows that are treated like mics. You can get on them, but they're not mics. They're shows. Like Pet Shop. Pet Shop isn't a mic. You can get on Pet Shop, but it's not a mic. It's a show. I think Joe Palazetti runs a show. It's not a mic, but I would rather do that show. And you could get on it if you just, all you gotta do is ask him. He's always looking for comics. It's like, oh yeah, let me do your show. Right. And then he's like, yeah. But it's like, and Joe doesn't give a fuck. It's like, whatever. I can, and even the one he does tonight too.
Yeah, you've done the one in Jersey City, right?
Yeah, Corkscrew. Corkscrew Corkscrew is great, dude. Corkscrew is definitely. I
had a fun set there. The burger was pretty good there too, actually.
Yeah, they got some good food, dude.
So when and where is your mic? The Raise the Bar?
So Raise the Bar is every week in South Amboy. We start at 9:30. So
on a what? Tuesday, Monday?
On a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So if you want to hit mics up, I'll hit a mic. Before that, I'll go to Franco's mic, and then I'll go over to
that's Belleville.
Yeah, Belleville.
That used to be Franco's used to be on a Wednesday back in the day. He moved it to Tuesdays.
Yeah, he moved it to Tuesdays. Yeah.
I went there once. Too.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. I like that mic.
I like Franco.
Yeah, I'll go to that mic instead of Dojo most of the time, because I probably will hit Dojo on a Monday and I don't want to do it 2 days.
Yeah.
I like Chris Carfaro though too.
Yeah, Chris Carfaro is great. Very supportive too. Rhino.
Love Rhino.
Rhino's got a great mic. You said in New Jersey, but like Rhino's got a great mic.
It's basically.
Yeah.
Listen, if either you live in New York City, Long Island, Staten Island, or you live in New Jersey. New York, you live in New Jersey.
Yeah.
If you live in Suffolk, you live in New Jersey. I hate to tell you, you just pay more taxes for no reason.
You
pay more taxes to live in New Jersey. You're an idiot.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Move 12 feet over the line into Jersey and pay less taxes.
Rhino is pretty much New Jersey, dude.
You've done shows there?
Yeah, I've done shows there. Honestly, I love Maria. She's cool. Yeah. She's like, and honestly, in that the people that they put on, fucking fire comedians. Like, then the way that she like, you know, she does a competition. She vets people. Yeah. Solid. I like the way that she vets people, and she'll bring people up. I think a lot of comedy clubs aren't doing that shit. Like Stress Factory in New Brunswick, that's where I started, and they don't do that shit anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They'll do it in Connecticut because they got a place in Connecticut, but they don't run any mics anymore in New Brunswick because Vinny Brand, he's a cool guy. That's he's a cool guy. That's what we're gonna say. Yeah.
My cousin Vinny.
He is.
That used to be like the biggest spot in New Jersey for a while too, and like I haven't heard much. Like, well, I know a couple of the guys I know do the Connecticut one all the time. Like Chris Warren and Matt Lopes always do.
Yeah, they're great, dude. Chris Warren is great. Matt Lopes is fucking hilarious, dude. I love his skits online, dude. Yeah. Like the way that he does his skits, where like he'll just like. You can tell it's improv, but he'll get like a premise of like, all right, the first turtle to swim to the beach after being born and shit, like just randomly like, I'm a turtle. It's like, and then you improv that shit in your living room, and it's like, this is the fucking funniest thing in the world, dude. Right. It's like, all right, and then you got people copying off of him now. I've seen people do the same kind of style, and they'll do the same, but it's just different premises and shit like that. But like, being innovative like that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like starting shit like that. It's pretty dope.
How different was your approach when you first started? Were you doing
like
hamburger
comedy?
Or were you?
Oh hell no, dude. My approach, honestly, it was whatever I could get off. I didn't even know what a joke was. I still don't know what a joke is. I mean, I know what a joke is. I'm still finding my way.
Yeah.
But also it's like when I first started, it was it's just like working in a dark room, and it's like my approach to it was just seeing whatever I could write, see whatever I could fucking find was like, you guys know. It's like, I don't even know if I definitely didn't have a style. If anything, I would say like even now I'm realizing that like I watch a lot of Hannibal Buress. I watch a lot of Michael Che. So like Hannibal Buress, I'll listen to his cadence while I write, so that inspires me to write in a cadence like him, and it helps me write. But I realize that when you get into the comedy shit, you gotta be your own person.
Yeah.
And that's when you have to, at some point, separate yourself from whoever inspires you to do comedy, because you can't be like, that's not you. Nobody's gonna pay a ticket to you for Hannibal Buress #2. Nobody, when they can see Hannibal Buress.
Yeah.
I mean they'll see it Mitch Hedberg #2, but they won't see I don't know. It's just, it's like, it's important to be your own person. That's the only way that you can actually fucking learn how to do this shit and be professionally good in a marketable sense. If you think about it, like nobody's gonna be like looking at you like, I used to do this thing where I used to just say a joke, and I say jokes, and then Hannibal Buress, he'll look up at the sky, he won't make any eye contact and just say his jokes, and it works for him. I can't do that anymore because it's not me. I'm trying to find who that is, but I don't know. But like, at some point you gotta fucking separate the inspiration that you get from actually what you want to do and who you want to be. And I feel like that shit is so hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but who would you say is your inspiration?
Yeah, right.
I really like Jerry Seinfeld. Even though I know it, I get it. He doesn't talk about, clams and licking pussies and shit like that. But I just like the
I love Jerry.
I like how it's like the exact words you want to use, and it's like the act. I fucking
love Seinfeld. I fucking love Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, and then then you get like a byproduct of that, which is like Mark Norman. Which isn't as clean and like polished. A little more crowd work, a little more riffing, but it's like
more of a normal human being.
And that's the pathway.
Yeah.
Like a regular human.
Yeah.
Who's your inspiration? Who would you say?
I would say Carlin, Jim Norton, And I guess Kinnison.
Yeah. I was gonna say Kinnison. Dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
yeah,
Kinnison for
Kinnison.
sure, dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Kinnison.
What about our Latin American?
I love
Yeah, right.
Eddie Murphy's a favorite of mine, but I don't do comedy like Eddie Murphy. But I love that old Eddie Murphy. But who doesn't?
But you would look good in a leather red suit.
Yeah, dude, I can see it. I can see it for
I'd
sure.
fucking kill the shit out of that leather outfit.
And a fucking leather.
Yeah, mine is easy for me. It's in this order too: Patrice O'Neal and Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Patrice is great.
Bernie Mac is great.
Was like stereotypical murderers on stage. You know.
Yeah.
Bernie's great.
Oh, so good.
I used to love the King of Comedy movie with him in it. The King of Comedy.
I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
You know who people sleep on? Bill Cosby. Literally.
Stay locked in over there.
Wake up. Stop believing. He likes it that way.
So when you're writing, are you the type that's like, okay, blank piece of paper, I'm gonna sit in silence and I'm gonna
Yeah, I do that. I probably shouldn't do that. I probably should go to like a Dunkin' Donuts, or I should probably go to a park. Most of the time, if I'm like, it's like fucking, all right, after you fucking, I try to do 30 minutes a day, even if it's just fucking dumb shit, even if I'm like fucking forcing myself to, and I'm not really writing about anything, it's important to fucking just put something down. And then who knows, like, I don't know, sometimes it's like people wait for inspiration, but like if you keep working, eventually when you get inspired, you'll fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
But
because everybody's got like a different flow, you know, like
yeah.
because every time I'm doing that, like sitting, like just looking at a piece of paper, I'm like, yeah, my phone is actually awesome and fun, so I'm probably gonna just go on my phone. And I just get distracted. But like when I'm moving through the world, I'm like washing my hands and or like on the bus, sitting on the bus or some shit like that. Then I'll just have like a random idea.
Yeah,
and then like right then and there, you have to like start like kind of putting together a joke. I guess
exactly. Yeah,
you're good with that too. You'll see like some like a lady's ass at the town pool, and you're like, I'm gonna get her right now.
Whenever the most inconvenient time for me to come up with something will be the time I come up and I've got to like run and go. I'm like, and if I don't write it down, I'm never gonna remember it. The amount of times I'll be like in the pool and I'm like, I gotta jump out of here and write this down, or I'm gonna forget this idea, because every time I go, you'll remember this in 20 minutes. I'm never going to.
Yeah, dude, I agree with that.
I'm driving a car and I'm like trying to like yell it into my thing, and I'm like,
lesbians in space. It would be funny. Yeah. What about you over there? You're kind of a little writing guru.
I try to balance it. Like I always have paper and a pen on me at all times.
La pisada.
Yeah, sure. La pisada. Sí,
senor.
But I also, like, 3 times a week, I physically sit down in front of my laptop and I'll bang out a page at least.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think to Josh's point, like, you got to find it when you're not inspired, and that's how you know, like, you're genuinely funny.
Yeah,
if you can pull it out of nothingness, that's when I feel like you're kind of leveling up your writing.
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld said some shit. He said, that 17-year-old girl is not that bad. No. he said there's no such thing as writer's block. It's only like laziness. There's only, you could be scared, you could be whatever, but if you're putting in the work every day, if you're just like writing, it doesn't have to be good. It's just fucking just write something, and eventually something will fucking come of it. And who knows where, like, it just keep it going. It's like, even if it's terrible, even if it's hack, fucking write it down.
Because sometimes you can go back to it and fix it or make it better or add to it or do it. Like, where I'll be like, I should just give up on this, and I'll end up finding a way to make it work.
My whole thing is, right, and this is what I'm learning, even if the bit starts hack, and then we get into the meat and potatoes in the middle, and then we end great, then that's what I'm starting to do. Like, I'll say some hack about like Irish people, and then I'll fucking go down the line and be like, oh, Irish people, alcoholics. Hack, for sure. But then we get down to the nitty gritty of what I want to say. It's like, oh no, that's actually a thought right there. And then you finish off with that. And it's like, all right, maybe you had to go through the hack to get to the meat and potatoes of it, and then you finish off good, and that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, the editing is huge. Because then you'll just abandon something.
Yeah, because you don't want it to be like, oh, this is, I don't know, like that's the only way that I'm. I mean, not the only way, but that's just one of the ways that I'm writing right now. That we're like, all right, I don't necessarily know how to start this bit, but I know a hacky way to start this bit. And I'll hack it out, and then it'll get laughs, and I won't be proud of it, but I'm proud of the heart of this bit. And then if that's what it is, then I'll just fucking make it be like that until I learn better ways to do it. But it's honestly, and once you get, I feel like just in general, like wanting to, I don't know, just wanting to write in general is so important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even talking about it right now, it's like. Fucking,
we're
you've
doing
already won.
something right
yeah,
now.
you've already won. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand because there's people who literally don't write at all.
When we
know some of them. We know some of them. They've been in my home.
That's hilarious. They fucking
I like when we do like a more comedy centric kind of, busting balls is fun, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this is cool. We're getting mathematical a little bit. That's good.
And chicanery,
It is.
Dude,
But-
that's all I just love talking shop, dude. I don't give a shit.
I love it.
I
Some people
fucking-
come and they don't want to do any of it, so we enjoy when someone does want to talk a little shop.
Yeah, I can fucking. It's either this or I'll fucking talk about like pussy or some shit. Like
The funniest thing is,
Wood shop.
all the non-comedian people I know that watch the podcast like when the comedians talk about the stuff.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. Like they're like, oh, I find it interesting when you guys talk
It's like
about
a
the
peer
thing.
behind the curtain type
Yeah.
thing.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, and then once you get the comics who watch and like, well, I fucking
Yes.
But it's
nothing like that.
It's fucking. It's not for you. It's for fucking other people. Yeah.
So we, as we approach the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
that's when we're rounding out.
Oh,
We like to play this game.
Defense.
Ooh, shit.
So we play this game. It doesn't have a name. Some people, our Latin American correspondent, would call it true or Dan's, maybe true or gay, or
or
question
gay.
or queef. I like, but it doesn't have a name.
Yes.
Interesting.
So all we need you to do is just answer these questions as quickly and as honestly as possible.
Okay.
Okay, and then you might win.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Okay, we're having a good time. Okay, let's get into this.
Yeah.
And Brett will supervise you and let you
I'll
know
make
if
sure
you
you're
got
not
something.
cheating.
Okay. All right.
Please.
I don't know how
This
I would
is a
cheat.
family
know.
game. This is for family. Okay. Josh Tinley,
Yeah.
Patrick Star or Star of David,
Oh, Patrick Star.
Traffic or Trafficking.
Trafficking.
Yes.
Okay. Hollister or Holocaust.
Hollister.
Okay. All right, yeah. Some of them.
What was that second one? I've never heard of it.
We only get one per YouTube. Actually, I've just been notified. So.
I heard it's all fake.
Hey, 600,000 is a big number.
I saw the census say it wasn't. The numbers just didn't add up.
It never happened.
Okay. Pearl Jam or Pearl Harbor.
Oh, Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
cool. Bombs away.
Leave Hawaii.
Again.
Okay, yeah, like I said, family game. Okay, Carnival or Fentanyl.
Ooh, Carnival for sure.
For sure. Okay, Salami or Tsunami.
Tsunami.
Cool.
Yeah.
Captain Hook or Sandy Hook.
Ooh, Captain Hook.
He's the real hero of that story. Peter Pan's the villain. I'd like to remind everybody.
that
Yeah,
true?
yeah.
In the real one, Peter Pan is murdering children and taking them to Never Never Land.
Yeah.
To never get old again because they're dead.
Yeah.
The Hook and the other guys are kids that escaped and survived, and they're trying to go battle him and rescue the other kids.
Yeah.
In the original thing.
I've
Somebody's
heard
been
something
on
like
the
this on the
internet.
news.
You've been doing your
Yeah,
research, dude. You
yeah, that's
fucking.
right.
Yeah, you know.
This is definitely a news story that's happening right now. Okay, cool. We only got a couple more.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
Dandelion or Columbine.
Ooh, Dandelion.
Columbine's the OGs.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Those are different type of
They're
flowers.
trendsetters. Trench coats.
Those are orchids, not dandelions. Okay, moving on. Yahtzee or Nazi.
Ooh. Nazi.
Okay, hey, I like that. I like when we have somebody that just goes for it. That's how you win around here.
Yeah, we got a winner here, folks.
Yeah, dude. You got to go where they don't expect.
Okay, two more. Math Lab or meth lab?
Meth lab.
Cool. Yes.
And our last one, famine or salmon?
Ooh, famine.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
I think that was a near perfect score.
The carnival and the fentanyl one, very tough question.
Really tough.
It's like, I love funnel cake and I love $5 Roxy's.
Is this like an autistic test?
It's a tough choice.
Are you testing me for autism? I feel like you might be testing me. I've done the test before.
Sir, we'd hate to break it to you, but you have been diagnosed.
I fucking knew something was wrong.
G actually works for LabCorp. He's actually going to give you a pamphlet and a model train.
Do you need a semen sample? I can give you a
I have enough.
For the
His
Patreon.
car's filled with semen samples.
How about that?
There's not enough room for passengers. I can't. My car's filled with semen. I can't have anybody in it. It's just filled.
I can't. The trunk's full. I can't.
I got a question for you, actually. This is something I think about, right?
Yeah.
Could you or would you ever date a comedian? Ooh. And I'm not talking about, you're the woman in the scenario. No, you're you, and there's another, chick
I actually have.
Here we go.
Yeah, I actually have.
Spill that tea.
This motherfucker. Yeah, what happened to the
Border
Spanish
Patrol
accent?
Yeah.
¿Por qué? No. I can't say who, but honestly, people say dating a comedian is bad. Honestly, probably the most fun I've ever had in terms of connection wise, and in terms of like, I feel like I would talk if I got into a relationship. You date outside of comedy, and like people don't understand. Like, oh, fucking, what are you doing? You going out every night and whatever. But like dating a comedian, it's like I could fucking get off stage, and if I bomb, I could call you up and be like, I fucking suck, and you'd be like, no, you're great. Vice versa. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then like we can work on jokes together. Even though I don't really like working on jokes, because I'm fucking like, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I fucking hate when I go back and forth with
you
people.
should come over and write.
Yeah, that's like our Netflix and chill, dude. Yeah. That's like,
like if you want to like, hey, this is the thing I'm working on. Any ideas to punch in or add in this tag? Sure, but I can't like to sit there and go like back and forth and be weird.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not even just with like a girlfriend asking me. That's just like with honestly, I'm trying to work on that as a comedian, because there's a lot of like me personally in terms of like integrity and like a little bit of ego. It's like it's only me that I'll take a tag if it's good, but most of the time if like somebody wants to sit down and like write jokes, I'm like, nah, I need to just let me have this, because I don't really have a lot. No. But in terms of like dating a comedian, let's go back to that. In terms of dating a comedian, it was a fucking ball. It ran its course. I fucking loved it, and I would recommend that shit. Just don't get the crazy ones.
How about that?
Just don't get the crazy ones.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not think that's where we were going with this.
Yeah, dude.
And that's a lighthearted, positive way. To get us to where we had to go.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude. I definitely recommend it, but make sure you get a knot. You know who the crazies are. You know, like get a level-headed one for sure. Yeah.
Now I have a question, a segue off that.
Yeah.
Did you feel there was any competition between the two of you for gigs?
Ooh, not really, because we're in different scenes. If anything, like if I'm doing a gig or if I know somebody who needs like a woman comic, I'll be like, oh yeah, boom, right here.
Oh, woman.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah. It was like,
we thought you were a progressive guy.
Yeah,
so you guys weren't doing the thing where it's like, we got to book both of us,
right?
You got to book both of us.
You got to get one of us in there, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, no, but I know comedians who date and do that, and it works out. Sometimes, like if somebody if they get booked on a gig, they can't make it. They're like, oh, I got somebody for you. But like honestly, and that helps the relationship out too. But just don't date somebody who's not funny.
Right.
Yes, I've seen comedians do that.
It is.
I've seen relationships and fucking people like their whole self-esteem ruined because they're dating this unfunny person, and then the unfunny person is like, let me get booked on the gig. Yeah. And it's like, all right, and then they get on the gig and they just bomb, and then now what? Now people are looking at you like, you invited her. Oh, yeah. Or you invited him.
It's tough.
Now what the fuck? I've seen that shit work, like not work out, and that's why it's so important to be choosy in who you pick. But if the person who you're dating is actually funny, which is I could never date an unfunny person.
Yeah.
No.
I could never do it. I could never do that shit.
Not
dude.
if they were trying to be like on a stage. Like you could be unfunny if you work at the mall or you're like a nurse.
Yeah.
I'll date an unfunny nurse all day.
Yeah.
It's
If
fine.
you're unfunny, if you're bad at what you do, and everybody knows it, and everybody's coming looking at you like, dude, what's up? And you're like, oh yeah, we know you just trying to get something, but like, come on, dude. Like you could do so much better. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple. I know a comedian I dated somebody who wasn't that funny, and they ended up breaking up.
Her bit about Chipotle was very good, though.
That's
Nobody's talked about chips like that in a way that she did.
That's so
a good,
specific. I think I'm thinking of
That is a good tip of the day, though. I'll take that. Something to leave with, guys.
Yeah,
if
dude.
you date a comedian, make sure they're funny.
for sure,
Please.
man.
Do you have,
100%.
as we close out, do you have any final thoughts, words, grievances? Any last plugs? Anything?
Nothing. Follow me on Instagram at @ThatShitTComedy.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Yeah.
We got this great Latin American producer. Gonna put your name right there.
Right here.
Right there.
Yeah,
You're gonna
fuck
love
yeah,
that.
dude. Let me move my my coffee out of the way. You can't see it.
Right there.
There you go.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, that's
Guys,
it.
appreciate you coming.
Yes.
Thanks for having
this
me,
has
man.
been
I had so
Caffeine
much fun.
Overdose, number 33, Josh Tinley. Make sure you follow him. How about a over-the-table arm shake, something we do around
Hell
here?
yeah, dude.
Yes, great.
Very, very.
And a
nice.
special thank you to coming from all the way from Latin America,
Hola, senor.
Yi Pao.
Yeepow. Moving back to the motherland. soon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is bullshit.
Thank you, everybody.
Hell yeah.
See ya.